Now, what is my ego drive to be a president? Who said I just want to be a president? No, it's the stop. It's just one stop along the way. If you were to ask me, what is my destiny? What is my vision? Where do I want to be? I want to become an emperor of the continent. I want to be historically remembered. A legacy, a leadership that has never happened on this continent. I'm a king. The power of Ghana's modern youth is immeasurable. It cannot be compared. It cannot be sized. It must be God's power that has woken up in the youth of this country. I am here to serve the younger generation of this country. But I'm also here to learn from the older generation of this country. You know, they say the greatest people in this world learn from the greatest people's greatest mistakes. I think there is so much we can learn about our history of governance, of politics, and our historic leaders. I am ready to build a new nation, ready to build a country, ready to bring hope to the hopeless, ready to create wealth for the poor, ready to review a constitution that has undermined our knowledge and our privilege for many decades. I stood up and I said, I am ready. A politician will come with a promise, but a leader does not need to promise you, because he already knows that he has a purpose, that you will benefit from that purpose. And I am that leader. I have a purpose, I have a vision to build a nation so we can all start all over again and build ourselves again. This country has been waiting for a leader. But all this time, this country has been governed by a politician. So I realized that our presidents in the past, they have come from lawyers, they have come from doctors, and many professions that you need a lot of degrees to acquire before you become a lawyer or a doctor. But what our leader hasn't come from yet is a businessman who is a wealth builder, someone that knows how to create money, someone that knows how to correct money. Just imagine, just picture that why I asked myself that Ghana is the first country to have gained their independence in the South Sahara of Africa. Why is it that we're becoming the last country that is losing their economy, that is losing their gold, that is losing their cocoa, that is losing the people? We've lost our timber. Now we're losing our youth. They're running away. I think Ghana is on the way to fail. But this would not happen because this very moment, Ghana is having 74.9% of 0 to 45 years youth, the strongest army in the West Africa right now. We are 75%. We are below 45. We have energy. We are the strongest resource right now. Your mentality is more powerful, is stronger than your nationality. The country has chosen our nationality over everything. Everybody is either I'm from Ashanti or Koforidua or I'm a Voltarian, and so if you're looking for a job, you have to be a Voltarian or you have to pay money before. Come on. We're choosing where we are from instead of using our mentality to help each other and to build each other. Who got us into this mess? Is it our colonial masters? Was it our fathers? Now look at us. You can choose someone from Ashanti, someone from Kowu, someone from Ewe. Go and choose someone from Nigeria. Go and choose someone from England. And they're all black. Even choose someone from America. Put them in a plane and send them to China. And ask 1,000 Chinese men, who are these people? He's not going to know you're from Koforidua. He's not going to know you're Ashanti. He's just going to say they're black and they're Africans. He will not even know the difference between a Ghanaian and a Nigerian. Which means the mentality of standing for a black color of an African is more important than the choice of money that you want to make for your pocket. Because the value you can give to humanity would become the wealth that can never be measured. And if we start to put values in our people, we are going to grow rapidly. I am here to do that. Now, I'm not here to tell you any promises. I have an aim and I have a purpose. And as you've already witnessed, since I was 20 years old, and I said that I'm going to triple and quadruple and multiply my millions. My mind has been there, and I've proved to you already. Go on the internet, Google me now, and ask the computer, who is this guy? You can choose not to give me the country, but you can trust and be rest assured that in 10 years, you might Google who owns Ghana. I would have bought it. Because I've given you the chance that let's own it together. If you refuse, you can do anything. I will go behind, I will work so hard, and I will come and buy it. Now, what is my ego drive? To be a president. Who said I just want to be a president? No, it's the stop. It's just one stop along the way. If you were to ask me, what is my destiny? What is my vision? Where do I want to be? I want to become an emperor of the continent. I want to be historically remembered. A legacy, a leadership that has never happened on this continent. I'm aligned with thinkers like David. Like King Solomon was my mentor when I was growing up. I love this man because he feeds 2,000 people every night. Africa at some point would need one voice. At some point, Africa would need one currency. At some point, Africa will need one leadership. Just like how the sheikhs of the Emirates have started a revolutionary development amongst themselves. It doesn't mean that there are no other leaders. They still have leaders. But there's one of them that started something that has sparked a revolution amongst all of them in the continent. And I think it all started with Sheikh Akmatum. He learned from a guy called Lee Kuan Yew, the ex-president of Singapore. They have created wealth among themselves. They have their own pipelines. They distribute their own power. They have energy city, and the whole world wants to go to their world. Let's clap for them, because that's the kind of leadership that I'm going. That's what I want. So my ego for being a president is just a transport to make sure that when I change my nation, when I add value to the society, then you will let me go after and clap for me so I can continue and become something bigger than just being a president. Why should everybody educate themselves for 21 years so they can go and get a job? What happened to becoming a businessman? What happened to becoming an entrepreneur? What happened to become an industrialist? What is happening here? Why can't we be a government? Why did somebody left Koforidua to go to America to go and study political science, come back and became our minister without any global or local skills? That is the kind of education we have to give for our children. We have to let them learn about our resources and our minerals, so they are educated about what we have inherited, what belongs to us, and let them turn it around. Okay? When you don't industrialize your country and you want to build hospitals, what you're going to experience, I am going to demonstrate it for you. You're going to have 1,000 people who will come to the hospital in 1 hour, one go. 989 of them cannot pay. The problem is that If you don't industrialize your country so the average person can have a job, so they can have a middle income salary, how can they afford to cure themselves when they're sick? When you're giving somebody 2,000 cedis and it costs 1,500 to fill their petrol tank, but that person has one wife and 4 kids, he has to pay their school fees, he has to pay the water bill, he has to pay electricity bill. We are refusing to industrialize ourselves so we can create wealth and create jobs and make ourselves become a middle income country. That is any successful country in the world. That is how it's built. Listen, don't kill yours. You see, the most leaders from our society, black people, they were killed by black people. But somebody else behind the black person fixed it. He turned you to a Judas. Now, you see how many of us have killed our own. From Malcolm X to Martin Luther to Kwame Nkrumah to even Bob Marley said that how long would they stand and watch our people get killed whilst we stand and watch? How long should we stand and watch our prophets get killed whilst we stand and watch? We need to change that. Gaddafi was one of my favorite people. They took him out, his own people. I think that the time has come that we stop this. This is a new revolution. This is a new force. There are some bodies that is like spirits. God has sent us here for a purpose.
I'm a king, yes, I'm a king. I'm a king.